Oh, ça va cool ça.
So Benjamin, night shift coming to an end.
It is. It is.
What's
now
your
the primer is on our parts, the little bracket and the stringer. So it's gonna be ready to be installed tomorrow morning.
Today's May 24th, 2019, and this is episode 143 of PlaneSavers. Well, folks, we got to rush outside. We have a special guest coming. Here, what's coming?
It's a CF100, tail number 10760, which is a very particular aircraft because it was used to fly test the GT15D engine. So it's a unique aircraft that we have the intention to restore it. Maybe it will be the next PlaneSaver activity here.
Cool. This is a cool bird and relatively complete.
My tutor has a big wing pin like that. You pop it out and pull the wing up, and this is part of that wing spar. See right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is the center section spar, and this is the wing spar right here. And they chopped it, chop. So if you want to get this thing flying, you got to disassemble the wings, change out the spars, to get all the substantiation documentation to Transport Canada, have them approve all that, do the engineering testing, match the materials, do the stresses, all that stuff. And it will take millions, I think. Damned. Tony Stark, where are you? They mounted the plane onto a pylon, but through some form of load-bearing, maybe
Like house beams.
gun rack. I think the gun rack is under there, so they mounted under there. So it looks like they only cut the wing spars, not the center section spar, which is cool. Okay.
Are we still millions?
Let's go to Belgium and get a fresh set of wings. They got wings.
Is the frame damaged or the wing?
I didn't see anything in the frame right now damaged under there, but the wing spars are cut. So maybe we can get a fresh set of wings from the Belgique people.
What are we gonna do for engines?
Orenda. They have them out west. They use them for generating power for gas plants. Agent J, Bobby D here, can get us some engines, please. Anyway, Jesus Christ. You know, they didn't have to destroy the thing. Anyway, we'll fix it.
Bobby to the
Was it some new spars and stuff? Yeah. Let's get her flying, man. What are we waiting for? We're capable.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks.
Call Joe and say, we got another one.
Hi everybody, Save Denny Nick here, and I'm gonna try to film try to make some non-visual progress visuals for the viewers.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and film some the wiring progress we're doing in the cockpit.
Yeah.
So I'll try to make that as most visual as possible.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hey.
So we're trying to make the wiring progress more visual than it is, and so we have Benjamin here.
Oh my god.
Benjamin,
Hello.
what is up?
What is... Everything's going great. Now we're replacing the stringer back to its position because...
What happened with that?
Oof. Go ask Bobby. I think... I think he did a mistake. But it's okay. It was due to be changed anyway. So it just broke before we thought of replacing it. But now
Alright.
it's okay.
So we're in the cockpit. And I think that there's a triangle panel that goes in there.
Yeah, similar at this one, like in the shape.
On this side, yes.
Yeah, and there we have all
You're almost
command
there. Give a
for
gas.
your light. And basically we make like a wiring diagram for this panel, you know, where the connector, the wire comes from, what they are used to. And with this wire, we want to connect them to have a functional system.
So I hope you guys almost fell in the hole here. Gotta watch. So I hope you guys had some visual illustration of what's going on in the cockpit. It's not a great visual progress per se, because the aircraft doesn't change really, but it's things that we have to do, because after we've done all the cleanup of the wires, we are installing the radios today. Back to Mikey.
So folks, this isn't the next PlaneSavers project. This is the CF100, a really cool airplane, and I've never been this close to one before, which is very cool. But Pierre is now starting. There's Pierre right there, and Robert. They're starting a museum here on the airport, and they're basically at the ground level. And one thing that Quebec needs is more aviation museums about history. So yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. Quebec, and especially Montreal, is just being the heartbeat of aviation. If you think of this, and I've said this before, this airplane was built in Oklahoma, flown to Montreal, converted to a Royal Air Force Dakota 3, flown to World War II, D-Day. After World War II, it was flown back to Montreal, converted by Canadair to a DC-3C, flown for Trans-Canada Airlines, and then brought back here. And it was being Montreal, it's been operating out of Quebec a whole 9 years. This aircraft is as Quebec as you can get, and it's leaving. So there's one thing that anybody that is from Quebec that is watching right now, you guys really have to hold on to your aviation history as much as possible. There's aircraft like the CF-104 Starfighter. My favorite airplane was built here. Just in Montreal. I know we're not technically in Montreal, but this whole area is the people in the community that built these aircraft. And yeah, this aircraft was built twice here in Montreal, so it is hugely important for the people of Quebec to help protect their aviation history. Like, look at Danny Price down at the Halifax Museum. That museum is amazing, and it's in Halifax. The airplanes that, like, again, I'm just preaching to the choir here, but Montreal and Quebec's got so much aviation history, and it's kind of getting lost. So that's why this airplane sat for so long too, folks. It sat for a long time. Just they couldn't get it going, and there's no one to blame. It's just how it is sometimes, folks. But I hope things like PlaneSavers have given people, especially in the province of Quebec, a new lease on history and how important it is to protect it. So Don't let other airplanes slip through your fingers, and hopefully you guys can build a great community here and help protect the past. So anyway, that's my little rant, my little ring, trying to help everybody. But isn't she look great? She looks so good. So man, again, huge help, huge thank you to E&A, the school, and everybody today. Yeah, today was you know, just a normal day, but it kind of isn't normal anymore with these airplanes, if that makes any sense. William, he should be on summer vacation, but he's here. Benjamin finishing his exams today. He's here. Benjamin, when's your last exam?
Oh, I did it this morning.
You're done.
I'm done. Finally.
You're done.
It's done.
How was it?
It was. I did great. This one I did great. I'm confident. So now PlaneSavers until June 6th every day.
How? What were you working on this morning?
This morning I was working on the stringer I made yesterday with William, and now it's installed and everything. We added a second layer of primer, and it looks really good now. And for now on, we're gonna make the doublers for both GPS antennas and the comm antenna.
Oh, Pierre, before you guys, can you tell everybody at home where they can find more information about the museum?
At the museum, it's Quebec Aerospace Museum, so it's www.maq-qam.ca.
There you go.
So, or you Google Quebec Aerospace Museum or Musée de l'Aérospatiale du Québec.
There you go. So folks, again, support Pierre in the museum. It's super important for the history of aviation. Like, if this airplane was built twice in Canada or converted twice in Canada, that's Canadian history, that's Quebec history, that's World War II history, that's even American history, folks. It's all wrapped into one. So whew, a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, look, they're moving the C-Series, and we're actually going to be moving the DC-3 to that little spot over there, if you see it, because there's an air show. So June 1st and 2nd, there's an air show. I was hoping to have a little bit of open house for the airplane, but it looks like we're going to have to be working those days. So it's going to be set up like a zoo. We're probably going to have like a fence, and you guys can come watch us, and I'll entertain you through a fence. Dance, maybe, I don't know what I'll do, but yeah, so I'm super happy to be a part of Aerovisual. I think it's I can't, Aerovisual must be the French for air show. Sorry, I've learned a little bit of French, but not lots. And so yeah, so check that out, 1st and 2nd. Just Google it, probably be the easiest. Same with the Quebec Aerospace Museum. Give it a Google. So speaking of museums, Robert's here. Robert, you're part of the Montreal Museum?
Yes,
What's
I am.
the official name? Montreal.
The Montreal Aviation Museum.
And they're having a garage sale tomorrow.
We're having a garage sale at the museum, and we invite everybody who wants to come and see what we have there. We're open from 10 to 3 o'clock, maybe later on, depending on how many people we get. All the profit goes to the museum to help us financially. So we encourage everybody to come down. We have a barbecue also, which is there. So
there you go. Then that's for everybody. But you can go see all the aviation related stuff.
Everything, and the museum's free that day. So
there you go. Museum, barbecue, garage sale. Best place to be in Montreal tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of it, folks. So I want to wish you guys a great day, great night, great evening, great breakfast, great dinner, great lunch, wherever in the world you're watching this. I hope you're doing fine, and we'll see you soon, and we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you every day into June 6th. And then after June 6th, who knows? Bye. Bob, is that a donut?
No, it's not a donut. It's the indicator for the aileron trim.
Oh,
I'm going to try and repair it and reinstall it.
Oh, cool.
And then we're going to fix the elevator and rudder trims indicators, so everybody knows where they're going, so Joe doesn't yell at us.
Are these donuts?
Donuts, no, but look, fresh
bagels,
wood-fired oven bagels. Oh my God!
Jeez, we got a little bit of a theme going on here.
Yep.